Hi everyone, Jill Lancet, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in beautiful downtown Greystanes, which is a suburb of Sydney. How is everybody today? Don't forget these two catalogues, the mini celebration catalogue and the mini catalogue are in force now. This one till April. This one where you can earn free products till the 29th of February. If you'd like any further information on that, you can go to my online store, jilllancet.stampinup.net, or email me here, or put a comment down in the comments below. And while you're there, like, subscribe and share. Thanks so much. Now I'm going to move this. We're going to make a card. I did show it the other day briefly when I was going through another video through the catalogue. And I also want to remind you about these US letter size and A4 metric size templates that I have available. Email me tilly2145@gmail.com if you would like a copy of these templates. You can then go ahead and make yourself these wonderful templates that you can use in your card making. But I'll be referring to this today. So I'll pop that up there so I don't lose it, because I have a dreadful habit of losing things right in front of my face. Okay, now this card is a little bit different to the one I showed you, only slightly. It's using these two stamp sets, the Lovely and Sweet and the Notes of Nature, which are part of the Nature's Sweetness collection, which is in the new mini catalogue. And we're going to, I'm just going to jump straight into this. Okay, so we need a piece of cardstock for our card base. Now this is half of whatever your country's paper size is. It's half. I've cut it in half this way, and I'm going to score this not where you would expect. I'm going to score this, we're going to make it a little bit of a fun fold. So I've got my Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer here, and we're going to score this at 4.5 centimeters and then 10.5 centimeters. Now that is the metric size. What you want to do is score it at your normal halfway point, and then just a little less than halfway. So I'll try and work that out for the US letter size, and I'll pop it down in the comments below. So there's two scores. That is the front of our card. And I'm just going to give that a nice fold. So we're folding it over as normal, as we would in half. Don't know what that is, but it's gone now. And then we're folding this one back. So you'll see it is probably about ½ an inch less than folding it all the way in half. So we have this. It's a Z fold. It's a Z fold card, you might as well say. And let me just get some additional light on here. That might be a bit better. So now we've got this. Now we're going to pop that aside for a minute, and we're going to take a scrap of Very Vanilla. Now, this is just a scrap. We're going to use one of the stamps from this Lovely and Sweet. We're going to use this one here. So I'm going to pop that out now. I'm going to put that onto one of our blocks. And I'm going to ink this up in Early Espresso. This card base is Early Espresso, and we're using Early Espresso and Very Vanilla. So I'm going to stamp this up. I'm just going to ink this up now. Just bear with me. And I love these little ink spots. For a start, I can fit more in the drawer. And yeah, they stamp just as well as the others. So I'm going to just pop that on this scrap here. Just like that. I'm going to press down with even pressure, and I'm going to give that just a little minute for the ink to absorb into the paper. Okay. Right. Look at that. Lovely. Okay, now I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to, on one of these A4s, which now I've used the mats, okay? I'm using the mats. So that was mat 2. So in US letter size, mat 2 is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. In Australian or A4 metric, it is 9.5 by 13.85, and I've cut 2 of those. So we're going to take one will be for the inside of the card, and I'm going to stamp this again in the Early Espresso. I'm only using Early Espresso. So I'm inking this up again. I'm going to stamp this again. On this piece of, oh gosh, if I can pick it up, I will. Dear, oh dear. Right, so I'm popping that on there like that. Now you'll notice it's just a little bit higher than central. Okay, so but I want it straight because there is some writing on there. So as best you can, just stamp that down there. Again, even pressure. And give that a second. Now I'm going to clean that, and I'm going to take that off. And I'm going to use 2 stamps from the Notes of Nature. So this one and this one here. So I'm just going to pop those out now. I love this stamp set. As soon as I saw it, I really, really loved it. So we'll do this one here first. Pop that on there like that. And I'm going to ink this up with the Early Espresso again. And I'm going to stamp it in this top corner. So I want it about there. And you're going, hey, 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 you're going to stamp over that. Yep, don't worry about it. We're going to sort something out right there, okay? So that's going up there like that. And then I'm going to clean that one. Take this one off and put this one on now. Now look, if you don't have, like, that's a little bit too big for the block, turn it sideways. More real estate on your block that way. Now this one here is going across the bottom, and I don't think it matters which way you put it. So put it which way you'd like, and it's going across the bottom like that. More towards this side than that side. Just like that. Okay. So there's our 3 stamps on the front of the card. We have the same image stamped onto our scrap of Very Vanilla. And Now I'm taking my little scrap piece and I'm using the blender pens. Now these are for the water-based markers that we have, not our blends. Okay, it is not for the alcohol markers, only for the water-based ones. Now there's enough ink on here for me to colour this, and I'm just going to show you. It's like those, remember when you were a kid, you had those magic colouring in books where suddenly the colour just appeared? Well, that's all I want to do, is just that. And you don't, look, it doesn't take any extra ink, just using the ink that's been stamped on there. And it's just colouring that a little bit. Now to clean this, you just scribble this onto a piece of scrap paper and until it comes clean. That way you can colour with any colour you like. So now I'm going to get out my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Here it is here. I'm just going to open this. I have the die that fits this right here. I'm going to just put some removable tape on this. I like to do that. I just don't like to take the chance of going to all this trouble and then finding out that it moved later on. Yeah, no thanks. I just like to tape it. Now I've been away for a week. I don't know whether you follow me on Facebook, but yeah, I spent a week or just over a week with my parents. They live about 200 kilometers from me, and yeah, my brother, who lives in the same city of Goulburn, New South Wales, was away. He usually looks after mum and dad because he lives there. And yeah, he was away on a holiday, so I went down and spent a bit of time with them. You know, mum's 88, dad's 91. Dad just had a shoulder replacement on the 5th of December. And so they had a few medical appointments and things like that that they needed to get to. Now, look, that's cut that out. How beautiful is that? Can you see that? That is just lovely. So yeah, I've spent a week. I did pre-record a couple of videos before I went to post while I was away. That is the beauty of technology these days. You can do all sorts of things. So yeah, if you've been watching those, I think it was those two that had featured these metric. They're free, by the way. If you'd like them, they're free. Just email me. So now I have this piece, I have this piece, I have a second piece for the inside of the card, and I'm going to re-ink this one up. I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper. And I'm going to stamp it across the bottom, just across like that. I'm going to re-ink it and then turn it vertically and stamp it across this side now. So this now ties the front of the card in with the inside of the card. I'm going to clean that. And from this same Notes of Nature, I'm going to use the sentiment. Today is all about you. Happy birthday. Today is all about you. So they can just go there. one can go there. Okay. Now I'm using the early espresso again. Just going to give that a bit of a trial run. Lovely. So I shall put that on there. That will be the inside of our card. So just about there, wherever you'd like to put that. Okay. And there we go. Beautiful. Right, I think that's just about all of our stamping done now. So I'll clean that, pop that out of the way, and we'll get to assembling this card now. So the first thing I want to do is place the inside piece of my card. And I think you're thinking, why would you want to do that first? Well, I want to get this placed so that I can place the other piece. So some liquid glue. Now look, if you're interested in my little homemade glue holder, it's in my YouTube library. It's called You Asked For It. And yeah, just go back a little way and you'll find that. So a little bit of glue. The thing I love about this is it's kind of one-handed, and it keeps the glue from drying out. So now I'm centering this up because I want to match the front cover piece with this piece here. So when we close this, we're going to put some glue only on part of this. Okay, so if I put some glue on the top of this, just there, and the bottom, and then here and here, and then a bit in the middle, I'm going to get that in the right spot. I hope. So I'm going to lay that, over the top of the insert, line it up with that. And there we go. Oh, a little bit of glue, we miscalculated. That's okay. I just take my little cloth that I have handy, wipe that off. Now this means that that piece now covers there beautifully, and we have a little interactive. Now this I'm simply going to pop up on some dimensionals. Okay, I've got some small ones and some big ones. I'm going to put some big ones around. And I think that's probably enough, actually. I don't think I'll even use any more than that. Take your pick tool, and I'm just going to peel these off. Oops. Yeah, I'm still not great at that. One day I will master this. It won't be today, though. Oh my goodness, that was a bit embarrassing. Okay, now this is going over the top of this, and you'll notice that it doesn't cut that piece out in the die. So I just want to lay this over the top and get that over the top of that. So we have this 3D. And then I thought I would use these beautiful, what are they called? Brushed metallic dots. Now all of the information will be in the description below. So never fear, I will do that for you. So I'm going to pop one there, a small one there, I think, and another large one, I think, down here. Oh, it didn't go. That was a bit embarrassing too. So let me know what you think about that card. That's very quick, very simple, uses one colour of ink. You could, of course, use a damp, not dripping wet paintbrush. You could use one of our water painters to do the same thing there. Bear in mind that this Very Vanilla cardstock is not designed to watercolour on to a great wetness level, if you know what I mean. So just be careful with that. But I think that's a lovely card. I think that could be a blokey card. Now, when I made it the other day, I made it, this was a little bit narrower. I wanted to get into the habit of using the mats, and I put some of this ribbon, this beautiful ribbon, with the intent that that would wrap around there and tie up. But I have dispensed with the ribbon today. So let me know what version you like, with the ribbon, without the ribbon. And that's a very, very quick video for me. So yeah, let me know what you think, and gosh, I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye.